This was a lively debate, to say the least. Just three people sitting around a table. They'd be forgiven for thinking at times that it was four. If the first two debates were dull, the third was a thriller by comparison.
Senator Obama, I am not President Bush. If you wanted to run against President Bush, you should have run 4 years ago.
John McCain's strategy was to distance himself from President Bush and tie himself to Joe the plumber.
You were going to put him in a higher tax bracket, which was going to increase his taxes.
The suddenly famous Joe Wurzelbacher, the Ohio man who began a lively neighborhood discussion with Barack Obama on Sunday, got mentioned 26 times, compared to the economy 16 times and Iraq just 6. McCain tried to use Joe to show Obama would raise taxes.
And I'm happy to talk to you, Joe, too, if you're out there.
Obama seemed happy to engage.
What I've said is I want to provide a tax cut for 95% of working Americans.
Both men were asked about the flurry of attack ads airing in battleground states.
100%, John, of your ads, 100% of them have been negative.
It's not true.
It absolutely is true.
You're running ads that misportray completely my position on immigration.
For the first time, face-to-face, McCain brought up the current education professor and former anti-war radical Bill Ayers.
We need to know the full extent of that relationship.
He has never been involved in this campaign, and he will not advise me in the White House. So that's Mr. Ayers.
The candidates went back and forth like we've never seen them before. McCain, staying aggressive, did not hide his frustration. Obama often smiled in response. There were serious substantive discussions of things like abortion, health care, and also climate change, but none of these issues got mentioned as much as Joe Wurzelbacher. And after the debate, Katie Couric spoke with him on the phone.
Could you just, Joe, explain quickly, and then we'll let you go, how you met both of the candidates?
I've yet to meet John McCain. Obama came to my neighborhood. My son and I were outside tossing the football, and all of a sudden he showed up, and there went our football tossing for a while. And, you know, neighbors were outside asking him questions, and I didn't think they were asking him tough enough questions. So I thought, you know, I'll go over there. You know, I've always wanted to ask one of these guys a question and really corner him and get him to answer a question for once instead of tap dancing around it. And unfortunately, I asked the question, but I still got to tap dance. He was almost as good as Sammy Davis Jr.
When it was over with, CBS News took an Insta poll of how people thought. These are uncommitted voters. These were the results. 53% said Barack Obama won the face-off. 22% said it was John McCain. 25% said it was a tie. When asked whose policies would raise taxes, half said McCain's would, and 64% said that Obama's would.